everybody. We're back again. Football
has returned.
Is back. College football. We'll talk a little college football today. Go through the top 15 games that are coming up this week. We had some football last weekend. Didn't have any top 15 in it, but we might talk about a team or two here towards the end. But first of all, let's get into
the nitty-gritty.
The number one team in all the land is...
Who would have...
Alabama.
Who would have thought?
What a surprise. What a surprise. Well, yeah, Alabama is playing this week, and they are playing number 14, Miami.
Is the U back? Or is the U upside down again?
But that's a top 15 matchup. Number 14, Miami. Is Miami back?
Is Miami back? This is the game that will prove this is not the game, but it's one of the games.
Yeah. According to the odds makers, Miami's not back. Alabama's favored by 18.5. If Alabama beats number 14 by 18.5, then
nothing has changed.
They're not 14. But hey, honestly, I pick Alabama. I mean, I would not pick against Alabama until Alabama gives me a reason not to pick against Alabama.
Yeah, until Nick Saban gives you any reason that he's slowing down.
Yeah, and I don't see any reason of him slowing down right now. So we'll go with Alabama over Miami. I think they'll probably cover. I think they'll cover that spread. To be honest,
Alabama's confident coming off yet another championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Miami's still young. They don't have a big experienced team. They don't have big top draft picks or anything right now.
They got a quarterback coming off an ACL injury, so they're wondering if he's coming back as he was usually. Yeah, so
we're just going to roll with Alabama on that one right there. Number 2 is Oklahoma. They're playing Tulane, so
that's going to be a butt whipping.
That's going to be a slaughter.
That's the game that just gets you riled up for the season. That's what that does.
Yeah, Oklahoma, the future SEC team.
Well, we might mention that a little bit later.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
Maybe, yeah. But hey, Oklahoma playing Tulane, they will kick the crap out of Tulane. We got number 3, Clemson,
playing
number 5, Georgia. There's our game of the week right there. Georgia at Clemson.
Does Georgia pull a Georgia and lose a big game, or will they come through?
Oh, Clemson's flavored. Clemson is favored by
South Carolina
3. Yeah, they're chicken flavored. They are favored by 3. So Clemson over Georgia. You know what?
Who do you want to pick here, Georgia or Clemson?
That is a tough one. Georgia starts out normally good in the season. It's just later in the season, like second halves of football games,
they crumble.
So they start out good. So I would almost pick Georgia.
You want to pick Georgia here?
We'll pick Georgia. It's early in the season. If this was the 10th game of the year, I would probably pick Clemson. But right now, I'll go ahead and pick Georgia.
You want to go ahead and pick the dogs?
We're +3. I mean, if it's a 28-27 game Clemson win, we're still good for
That's a very respectable pick. I probably would have picked Georgia as well.
Yeah, so we'll go and stick with that one. We have another top 10 SEC team next. We had number 3 and number 5 there, didn't we? So we need to still talk about number 4. That would be Ohio State. Oh, sorry, I left off the.
Man. The Ohio State. Oh. You said Ohio State.
If I leave off it's a bad thing. Yeah. But Ohio State is playing Minnesota. They're favored by 13.5. Minnesota's not horrible this year, but they're not going to beat Ohio State.
Especially with Ryan Day, the head coach, has really built himself up as a really good head coach so far.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he moves to the NFL in the next couple of years.
If someone calls his number and says, "Hey, Ryan, come on over. We want to bring
you're
you
the next contestant on the Coach is Right."
Just like Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Another Ohio State former head coach.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So we'll get to see the future, but I believe Ohio State will take care of Minnesota pretty easy. And then, like I said, we have another SEC team in the top 10. We have Texas A&M.
Trying to build off a solid campaign last year where the Aggies went a good 10 wins.
Yeah, and Kent State is coming to the slaughter.
The 12th man will not be kind to them.
No, this is at Ohio. This is at Texas A&M.
One of the tougher places to go in and win.
Yeah, Kent State will go in there and lose by 30. That's
I mean,
going to be
if there was an SEC team that wasn't in the SEC for long that has an environment like an SEC team, at Texas A&M
is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Texas A&M is going to want to come into the season too and prove who they are.
Yeah, because Texas A&M was picked behind Alabama every single time,
Mm-hmm.
so they're going to try to see it. They want to prove that they're the best in the SEC West.
Mm-hmm. Our surprise team, at least to me, because I don't know that much about them, is number 7 Iowa State.
They are riding a lot of momentum, and they have a hot head coaching candidate.
Yeah, they are playing Northern Iowa, and they'll beat the socks off of them too. So.
Yeah, they should.
I am curious to see how Iowa State does because they're not a normal.
They're not a powerful program.
They're not a powerful program, no, they're not. So, but I will pick them to win there. And then another surprise top 10, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's been building themselves up, the Bearcats, over the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm. And they're playing Miami of Ohio. So,
which is a rivalry game.
Yeah, but Miami of Ohio is not very good this year. Cincinnati will probably...
Cincinnati should beat them.
They should beat them rather easily, really. We got number 9. Who is number 9? I'm losing my place here. Number 9 is... Well, where is number 9? Oh, that's because they're playing on Sunday.
Yeah, they're playing a Sunday game.
There is a Sunday game this week. That's why I couldn't remember who it was. Notre Dame is playing Florida State, which should be a really good game.
It should be a really good game, but Florida State has been trying to get out of the flux they've been in recently.
Yeah. Notre Dame's favored by 7.5. I'll probably roll with Notre Dame on that one.
You want to go with the Irish?
I said Florida State's flip-flop, and Notre Dame's another Georgia. They start off strong.
And then they kind of fiddle down the end of the stretch. Yeah. Kind of like Georgia does.
But I said they will start out strong, so we'll go ahead and take Notre Dame there. We got North Carolina in the top 10. Is this basketball? I mean, is the Tar Heels the top 10 in football? That's weird.
Well, they got Mac Brown, so...
They've got a tough one, a conference game, tough one right off the bat. They go to Virginia Tech.
They go to the Hokies?
That might be the upset of the week.
You want to pick Virginia Tech?
No, I'm going to pick North Carolina. I'll pick North Carolina. I think North Carolina will beat them. Yeah, I'll pick North Carolina. But that one, we might want to keep an eye on that one, though, because it would not surprise me if it's closer than what they think it will be. See, what was it, 5.5? Yeah, so it might be a bit closer than that. But I'll still stick with North Carolina there. We got Oregon is jumping back up into the top 15 again. Their program seems to be back on track. So
yeah.
So we got who was coming to Oregon?
Fresno State.
Fresno State. That's a slaughter. Fresno State is not that good this year.
Fresno State's not very good.
No, that's a 3-touchdown win there.
So I think Oregon should win that game pretty dominantly. The Ducks.
Yeah, we got another it's a top 20 matchup. Wisconsin is back up there at number 12 again. They're a perennial, pretty good team.
Wisconsin has to be one of the most respectable programs.
Yeah.
They've been consistently good.
They're consistent, yeah.
I love the consistency the Badgers have.
Yeah, and that's a good matchup. Like I said, it's a top 20 matchup. You got number 19, Penn State.
Big game, James.
Going to Wisconsin. I'm picking Wisconsin.
Pick Wisconsin.
Yeah. Big game, James.
Has returned. The meme is back.
The meme is back. So, yeah, I'm thinking Wisconsin on that.
You want to pick the Badgers?
Yeah, I definitely will pick the Badgers. I don't know. He always falters a little bit in the bigger games.
Yeah,
so
he's not as bad as Jim Harbaugh, though.
No, even bigger game, Jim. Oh, number 13, we got another SEC team. That'll be Florida. FAU's coming to town at Florida Atlantic.
Florida's a little hungry. They haven't had any food in a while. So
Florida will crush them. Florida's another one of those teams that want to prove that they're still good. So they will come into this game and try to beat them 60-10.
Yes, so that's it.
It's going to be
that. That's exactly what Florida's going to do.
Yeah. We already had number 14, Miami, taking on Alabama. So we don't have to talk about number 14, Miami. We do have number 15, USC,
This is a make or break
How many times
year.
has USC and Oregon been in the top 15 together? It's been a while.
It's been a while since those two have been together in the top 25.
USC's playing San Jose State. San Jose State's not a bad team this year.
But they're not
going to beat USC. No, so we've got USC
I also
in that
heard
one too.
this was a make or break year for USC's head coach.
I think it is too.
This is like the year.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't do it this year, he's probably going to be at the door.
He's going to be maybe at Fresno State coaching next year. Anyways, that is the top 15. We'll go ahead and bring back the news of the century, which is Oklahoma and Texas moving to the SEC.
Which is mind-blowing.
That's mind-blowing to have Texas
and Oklahoma join such a prestigious
the SEC
conference.
Yeah. So we're going to see a lot of fallout over the next few months about how this is going to happen.
Like Oklahoma and Texas to the SEC.
The ACC, the Big Ten, and the Pac-12 are already trying to hold hands and do something. I don't know what they're doing, but they are friends now. So,
trying to duck for cover as the SEC gets more powerful.
yeah, I get. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen there. It wouldn't surprise me though if the Power 5 went down to a Power 3.
Or it went down like a bunch of dominoes.
Yeah, or maybe like the Atlantic, was it AA?
The American Conference decides to scoop up some Big 12
The American
teams.
Conference may scoop up some stronger teams and take the place of the fifth
just
Power
like
5.
they wanted.
They wanted forever. I mean, they've had some good teams in there. So things are going to get really crazy here coming up, and it's going to be interesting to watch. I'm really interested to see Oklahoma and Texas in the SEC play an SEC schedule every year.
That is going to be amazing, honestly, for me as a college football guy.
That's
going to be insane.
Imagine Alabama's going to play Oklahoma and Texas
every year,
and A&M and
LSU
and
every year.
Goodness, that's some strong games.
That's incredible.
That's incredible. But we'll go ahead and finish up this video with our stinker of the week.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah, we're going to have our stinker of the week this year, just so we can have a little bit of fun. And so far, this week we haven't had a ton of games, but we've had some good stinkers. And our stinker of the week is
Nebraska.
Nebraska. How many seasons has Scott Frost been there now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And what happened this week?
L.
The
first time Nebraska football has ever lost in August.
In August.
Not even at September yet. We're not even in September.
They're calling for his job, and it ain't even September yet. We even got the full slate of games in yet, and they're already calling for his job because he lost to a what?
First-year head coach in Illinois.
First-year head coach in Illinois. A first-year coach comes in and beats a fourth-year coach.
And
don't get me wrong. Brett Bielema is a good coach. He is. You can't take that away from him. But he is a first-year coach.
In his first game.
In his first game ever coaching
Illinois.
And
he beats you soundly on both sides of the ball.
Yep,
for 4 quarters.
So
and you're a 4-year head coach.
Scott Frost came from who?
UCF,
which was a really good team.
Whenever he coached there.
And he told Nebraska, he told fans, I do not fit this system.
He told them specifically, I do not fit, my scheme does not fit in the Big Ten.
In the Big Ten. It doesn't fit there. So what did they do? They hired him.
And look where we're at now.
So yeah.
Well, they should have listened to him.
Well, he's an alumni from Nebraska, and he's taken UCF to championships. So but yeah, that's our stinker of the week.
Nebraska is a big Red Sea of just disappointment.
Disappointment right now. Yep. The corn has been husked.
What a disaster.
But anyways, that is our college football for this week. We're going to come out with some NFL stuff here coming soon.
We're going to have some
AFC, NFC previews where we just have fun talking, punching at them and stuff. So come on back and see us again. We're going to get on out of here. Thanks for watching. Be sure and hit the like button, the subscribe button.
Groovy baby button.
The groovy baby button will always be somewhere on Austin's head over here. So be sure to check us out. We'll see you next time.
See ya next week.